Hello everyone, today we're going to be reviewing Legacy Skids. Yes, I am on my floor, deal with it. Instead of looking at the figure right away, let's talk about the box. You know, we got the usual Legacy box. It's purple, you can see the guy. You know, my boy Skids. He's 14 steps. Iguanas is literally more complicated than him. An open window. I kind of hate open window boxes because when I got this figure, I found a fucking booger inside of it. So yeah, some random kid at Walmart, like, picked his nose and put in the Legacy Skids box. That was pretty nasty, but hey, the figure ain't too nasty. The figure is very nice and solid, you know, a bit of wobbliness, but outward movement is, not like cringe. It's a bit loose. But other than that, everything is tight. I mean, the head is pretty tight. The windows are tight. His arms are tight. Well, not exactly tight, but like not loose as fuck. His arms are tight and nice, 90 degrees. His legs are nice and tight. Not much backward movement. Not much, well, I mean, bit of limited outward movement. And then his knee is very tight. Not that tight, you know, just medium tightness. And I don't really care about the hollowness and pivot. Not to mention he has a waist swivel and a wrist swivel, so yeah. Even though this figure has some pretty limited articulation, it's still fun to pose. I mean, look at this pose, and this pose, or this pose. So overall, this figure is fun to pose, and in my opinion, fun to mess around with. And as for his accessories, he comes with an Energon axe / gun, and just a regular gun with a really long handle. Also, this other gun, it's kind of ugly, so I just gave it a brunt since he's so cool. And here's Skids next to my other Legacy figures. And this is how I'd rank him for how much I like them. Yes, Blaster is last because he's unfun, not good at all, and just terrible figure. Eject is nice. Many of you on Iguanas, a lot of articulation for a core class, good transformation. Yeah, and then Skids. Skids is pretty cool, as I've discussed in this review. And Bulkheads is W figure, bro. Easily top 3. Now for the transformation. And the vehicle mode ain't too bad. Actually, it's pretty good. I really like the look of it. I mean, the top part doesn't really... Oh, doesn't sit that flush with the cards. People make that complaint, but it's sitting pretty flush for me. You know, bozos. And then the back didn't get any paint, so I mean, there's that. And the transformation, it's actually kind of fun. It doesn't really bother me. It's a bit fiddly. You know, that immediately makes the transformation kind of stinky, but it's the worst. It's not the worst kind of fiddly. I mean, first movie Bumblebee's transformation is extremely fiddly. I'm not even gonna try transforming it. So overall, this figure is actually really good. Transformation somewhat fun, vehicle mode's pretty good, and robot mode's extremely good. So 9 out of 10. Incredible figure. And I kind of changed my ranking on Bulkhead. He's actually better than Skids, so 10 out of 10. Like up there with Sound Blaster, Sentinel, and Shockwave. But kind of a big problem with Skids is that he's a nobody. Like, really, apart from the RTOF Skids, there really isn't any other permanent Skids character. So in people's minds who watch the movies, only the movies, Skids is a racist. Which is kind of funny. So yeah, if you like nothing characters and good figures, get Legacy Skids. These are only like $22, at least down here in Florida, so gonna be the same for Australia. It's like $36 for a deluxe class. That's just sad.